Find out how to take kids' toys and make incredible holiday decor for cents on the dollars. It's all common sense, and it's only something you wish the Congress would figure out. It's Mornings LALATE, and it's a great day with stimulus coverage and holiday decor on Holidays LALATE. Hey, good morning, everybody, or afternoons if you're on the East Coast. This is Holidays LALATE, the fun, lighthearted daytime midday broadcast on this channel that covers your stimulus check update in the middle of the day, quick breaking news, and then at the 10-minute mark gets right to holiday coverage. All the holiday decor and holiday fun you can have for cents or no money at all, doing it for pennies on the dollar, and having a lot of fun at the same time. It's a great day. If you just joined us, please subscribe to this channel because I'm going taped, I'm going live. There's a lot of exciting stuff on a given day. Don't want you to miss any of it. I'm inside because it's absolutely cold outside today. So I'm inside on set, and boy, it's a great day. If you've not subscribed, please do. Also, like this video. In this video, I'll be going over a little bit specifically about what stimulus check package that a lot of people are excited about. You saw it on the live chat last night on Purple Power every night at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Hazard Pay. Hazard Pay. Everyone was really excited with questions about what qualifies. Do I qualify? Do I qualify? So I'm going to go over who are the essential workers that the Democrats want to have coverage for Hazard Pay. I haven't done this recording in about 2 months, and boy, we're going to get to it right away. And I'm going to go over how to have incredible decor on in your house, your table, your entranceway with using old kids' toys. You don't have to destroy them. Don't want to be doing that. Crush the toy. Yeah, that's another show. And absolutely get the kids involved, and they will absolutely love it. It costs cents on the dollars, and it's a lot of fun. All right, let's get to the breaking news. The breaking news is here today is that stimulus has Hazard Pay back on path. Boy, Hazard Pay was gone. It went on holiday. It went to the casino, maybe. Now Hazard Pay is back. And so what a lot of people were asking yesterday, the number one most asked question on this channel, actually there are two, was one, which was a non-Hazard Pay question, was one, if I get that SSI that we're now talking about, that $200 a month, every month for 2001 on top of your normal SSI, Social Security benefits, do I also get a stimulus? Do I also get a stimulus check? Yes. So if you see anyone asking that question on the channel and I don't see their question, answer it for me. Yes, you get the stimulus check also. All right, so let's get to Hazard Pay because this is all really exciting. People were asking all day yesterday, do I qualify? Do I qualify? Do I qualify? And let me go over, without pulling the actual Hazard Pay document in front of me, what I recall were the provisions. Basically, it was about 5 pages long that delineated who gets coverage and who does not. And the spirit of the Hazard Pay provisions had an additional document that said, you know what? The purpose of the provision is to ensure that a lot of people qualify. So we don't want to make it restrictive. All right, so let me go over who qualifies. Grocery stores. Everyone in the grocery store from top to bottom. Everyone. Next, liquor stores. Everyone in the liquor stores. Next, drivers. All types of drivers. Uber, Lyft, Instacart, Grubhub. Then all my truck drivers, my bus drivers, my city bus drivers, my taxi cab drivers, all types of drivers. Aerospace, everything for aeroplanes, whether you're on the tarmac, on the plane, around the plane, everything for the plane, working on the plane. Maritime, everything for boats. I rarely get that question, but I'm just always dropping it in there. Everything for boats, head to toe, all covered. Then, shipping, anything that involves shipping or transportation of goods, all covered. Then farming, everything with farming is covered from head to toe. Security guards. Yes, there's actually a separate section that mentions security guards. Medical. Let's go over medical. Anyone in a doctor's office, anyone in a home health care or nursing, or anything medical or patient related. And let me just make this sort of broader so you understand what I'm saying. The way they look at it is anything that's medically related. So I get questions about, well, I'm a physical therapist. That's medically related. Yes, I'm a home healthcare person. Yes, it's medically related. I can't delineate every type of medicine or every type of patient services, but absolutely all of you are covered. Then I get some questions about what's important to understand is that those provisions are similar to the grocery store provisions. In a grocery store, for example, you may just mop the floors but do nothing about the actual groceries. Similarly, you may just mop the floor in a doctor's office but not do anything medically related. In both scenarios, you are covered. It's the fact that you're in that essential workplace. They're looking at the workplace. This is what's important to understand is that in the case of grocery stores, in the case of pharmacies, it's that you're in the workplace, and that's what's imperatively important, not so much the task. However, when we're talking about shipping, if you load the stuff at the warehouse, or you're a boxer, or you're a packer, you may potentially not be covered, but the guy that drives the truck with the boxes is covered. That's where there's sort of a disparity in there. Next, one of the big questions I always get is the maintenance. And this is where there is a separation from what you would see in LA, in your county or city versus this hazard pay provision. For example, in LA County, when the pandemic hit and lockdowns were announced, construction workers were deemed essential by the county ordinances that were long-standing. And those county ordinances are very similar to what you see across all other counties across the United States. In the case of hazard pay, nothing for construction workers, absolutely categorically nothing in there. So it's very quite interesting. Now, there is something in there for maintenance of a building, which is not adding a new jacuzzi outside. That's that's construction. Or how about I'm responsible for, adding a nice gazebo in the front. No, that's that maintenance. They're talking about keeping a building that's required to be maintained during a pandemic. Well, absolutely. So that's cleaning people. That's also repair people. Now, here we go into the plumbing and electrical and all that type of stuff. In LA County, for example, if you have a water backup in your house, the plumber is essential. But when you look at the hazard pay provision, it's a little unclear if they are working to maintain a building or just doing general repairs. General repairs may not be covered. So it's a little bit sort of all over the place. I always joke that the dentists got their own provision. Yes, the dentists, not dentists, dentists got their own paragraph in there. So it says everything for a dentist is covered. I'm like, okay, I guess their lobbyists worked really well to get that paragraph in there because it sort of stands out like a sore thumb, like a bad San Francisco hairstyle. So the dentists are just, got to have those pearly white teeth clean. That's, pearly white teeth, bleaching teeth is an essential job application for Congress, I guess, apparently. And so there you go. There is one battleground of confusion, and I detailed it a lot, and let me explain that one right now. Walmart, Costco, Home Depot, Lowe's, all that and more. What's important to understand is that general retail is not essential. Pharmacist is essential. So, for example, in Costco, you go in and what do you buy in Costco? You buy the croissants or the 6 packs of muffins. That's not essential. But you go into Costco and you maybe get your eyes done, or you get a prescription filled at the pharmacy. That is essential. So here you have a disparity, and you have that with Walgreens and CVS and all your sort of local stores. it is a general retail operation, but in there is a pharmacy. So are you covered? That's really going to be a realm of confusion, and it's just all over the place. Bottom line is, I don't know. It's just not clear because the retail is not essential, but the medical in the retail is essential. And there you go. So much to talk about, and so exciting. I mean, the push to get hazard pay back in there is incredibly important. But what you need to be doing on social media is be pushing, and make sure that the elected officials understand that hazard pay should not be voluntary. The problem with the Heroes Fund is it said that the employer may apply, but does not have to apply, and if they don't apply, tough luck. Excuse me? What? I just don't like that provision. So it's a little screwy. Now, as we approach the 10-minute mark, guess what we're in store for? Some holiday cheer. Oh my God, are you ready for it? Let's get kicking. All right, so you have kids' toys around the house, and they love the holidays, you love the holidays, or maybe they're grown up and you just have extra toys sitting around the house. How can you take those toys and make them beautiful holiday decor that can go on the dining room table for literally next to no money at all and make it very festive and a lot of fun? This is how you do it. This is a finished product, and understandably, this is store-bought, and it was, not much money. I think I probably bet about $10 for it. But here you see is an antique woody truck. The antique woody truck has been done up in holiday cheer because it was red to start with, so they had that going good. But what they did was they put on the front of the truck a beautiful little wreath. It's just a little bit of greenery with two little fake little red pops of red there, some more in the corner, so that you keep that contrast. A little bit of red green around the front grille. Certainly you would not drive this. Maybe if you're going to the casino, you maybe sirloin has this on his Cadillac. I don't know. But you see how fun and lighthearted it is. Let me bring it in closer to the camera. So there you go. There we stay in focus. So there you go, how you see the incredible greenery. Now on the top is really the winning Tour de France, is this incredible, let me turn it over, this incredible frosted tree that they have placed on the top, and they've just thrown a piece of yarn to make it look like it's tied to the truck, the roof of the old Woody, to create the impact. Let me turn it on its side. So you see there how that really emits the holiday cheer. If you're coming into a dining room table for the holiday season and you see this beautiful little old Woody on the table with that wreath in the front and the Christmas tree on the top, you just think, wow, that is holiday cheer. That's holiday cheer at its best. So how do you replicate something like this for cents on the dollar? There's a series of different ways, and so let me start with the unused product versus the used product. So this is the finished product, and here's the starting point. So here is another toy that I have sitting around here, and this toy is a basic, SUV truck. What's important to understand is that if you have a lot of toys sitting around, go for something that's a little bit more pronounced in size rather than a smaller item, because the bigger the decor, the more bold. And what you want to do is start with something that has a single color palette. It does not have to be red. This luckily was red. And then what you would do is basically accent it like you would accent the real thing. You would add some greenery on the top and add some greenery on the front. Now, what's important to understand is you don't have to go out and buy a fake little tree for 50 cents or $1. They sell these little fake trees for about 50 cents to $1 at all your little craft stores. You don't even have to spend that. What you would do when you start with the truck is you would get some of the greenery that we've talked about on the show externally, and you would add that greenery on the roofline, and you don't even have to modify the toy. If the toy is something very dear to your child, or they're still grown up and they still really like it and they don't want to modify it, like I like this one, I would not modify it. Just lay it flat on the roofline. Just lay it flat on the roofline. That's why you want to choose a toy that has enough working space and lay it on the roofline. Now, if you do want to modify it, then you could attach it by a little bit of reverse tape or some hot glue. But if you don't, you could just lay a reef against the front to create that same impact as well. Now, what I would do is I would always go with natural greenery. You see me talk about stuff from the stuff that fell down. As I said in yesterday's recording, the most important thing to always look for is stuff after a windy day. When there's a lot of wind, a lot of nature's greatest items fall to the ground. You see in the back behind me, some pine cones. So anything that is a lot of real natural. Let me show you how unnatural does not look good with an item like this. So this is a unnatural, this is a fake leaf. And you see the fake leaf has sparkles on it. You see it's sort of unnatural. And if you put this on top, it looks like a darn leaf on top. What I would do is go with something a little bit smaller. You see the proportions were all wrong. It just looks like an enormous leaf on top of a truck. So you have to get something that's proportionally a little smaller and more effective. And it can also reel around as well. Now, when you're also thinking about decor, I always gloss things up in a way that light reflects. And here's one of the biggest examples, I'll be talking about this in upcoming broadcasts, is there's a lot of what you called cut glass pieces that are sold in the marketplace. And here are some of these cut glass pieces. These come in little bags, you know, half a pound for 50 cents or half a pound for $1. And you see the dynamic of the cut glass. So this is a sphere that has, I guess you call them hexagon shapes, cuts on the corners. Let me turn it there. You see how it's reflecting the light. Here is what I guess you would say a diamond cut. Let me put it down here. You have a diamond cut. And so this, I feel like I'm on the Diamond Channel. And here's this beautiful, Jerry, how many size 12s have we sold in this yet? We're sold out of the best. This is today's best value. It's sold out, all 12 diamonds. So you can see the impact of the diamond is just, it really reflects the light because of the way it is. Now, what would you do with this, and how would you access the table? Well, you saw before we had the woody with the tree on top. I would just dress it around the base. I would just lay it flat on the table. You don't even have to do any work. Just throw it on the table. Here's another one. This one looks a little bit like a lantern almost. It's like an upside down lantern. They sell these in big packs, and the packs have, 30, 40 different shapes in the packs. And so you see, if we put these all three together, you see the lantern with the diamond and the sphere all together. You see how really incredible that is. And so what's important to understand is that, you can start with something as basic as this, and then with just some free little down leaves, just keep it on the green side, keep them very basic, keep them proportionally sized right to your toy. You could look like this and then add a lot of these along the base. And then you have a winning decor to get through the holiday season. It's that type of experience of the channel to keep things very simple, fresh, and lighthearted, and costs pennies on the dollar. And in the meantime, make sure you get this before today's super value does expire. Jerry, how many more of the size 12s do we have? Have we sold? Oh, they're all sold out. Sorry. That was today's special value. The diamond does come in alabaster as well. Coming up at 3:30 today is Afternoons LALATE. Incredible, great breaking details about what's going on with stimulus, so stay tuned for that. Go to the front channel, subscribe, because we're having a lot of fun, you can tell. And also like this video. As always, stay informed, stay smiling, and stay in LA for more.